Hello everyone. Today, we're breaking down the 10 scariest Minecraft creepypastas. We'll find out how they appeared and what they do in your world. Never play Minecraft alone. Like and subscribe because Null is watching. Herobrine. It all started with a single anonymous post on 4chan back in 2010. A player uploaded a screenshot from the foggy alpha version of Minecraft where a silhouette could be seen between the trees. It looked like the default Steve skin, but with completely empty white eyes. Herobrine became a legend not just because he was scary, but because he changed the world itself. He built perfect sand pyramids in the ocean, stripped trees of all their leaves, and dug 2x2 tunnels that seemed to lure players deeper into the mines. The creepiest moment came when the creator of the game, Notch, was asked about having a brother. He replied that he did, but that his brother was no longer with us. That single sentence turned Herobrine into a digital ghost, a symbol that in single player, you're never truly alone. Entity 303. Entity 303 appeared in 2013 as a so-called hacker threat. According to the legend, it isn't a ghost at all, but a real group of former Mojang employees who were fired and decided to take revenge by leaving a backdoor in the game's code. He's recognized by a white robe and burning red eyes. Unlike the silent Herobrine, Entity 303 is openly aggressive. He sets houses on fire, spawns endless TNT, and can manipulate your chat, leaving messages claiming your computer is under his control. Some say he's building an army of other entities to completely destroy the Minecraft world. And if you ever find a folder labeled 303 inside your game files, it's already too late. Null. Null is the embodiment of absolute emptiness and is often considered the leader of all cursed entities. He appears as a completely black, faceless 3D silhouette, like a rendering error brought to life. His presence is marked by total silence. All in-game sounds disappear. Null doesn't attack with weapons. Instead, he attacks your mind. Players begin finding hundreds of empty signs appearing on their own, inside houses or deep underground. The Giant Alex. Giant Alex is a modern nightmare said to appear on specific cursed seeds in version 1.12.2. It's a massive Alex model over 10 blocks tall, with a blood-stained face and empty eye sockets. She has no proper AI, so her movements look extremely unnatural, jerky, broken, like a corrupted animation. As she moves, she leaves deep footprints shaped like her legs. She doesn't rush you, she simply follows you through the fog. But the moment you get too close, your render distance drops to the minimum, leaving you in total darkness, alone with the giant. White Enderman. The White Enderman is a mythical variation of the original mob, said to appear due to a critical biome code error. Unlike normal Enderman, he's completely white, not afraid of water, and doesn't teleport. Instead, he moves extremely fast, emitting high-frequency sounds that grow louder with every step. If you look into his eyes, your screen floods with white noise, and the game may crash instantly without saving. He represents the idea that even the most familiar monsters can become something entirely unpredictable and truly dangerous. The cave sounds. This is one of the few creepypastas with an official origin. Mojang added eerie sounds for atmosphere, but players believe it's something more. Metal scraping, distant train horns, church bells, sharp screeches. These sounds play randomly when the player is near dark, unlit spaces. One popular theory claims these sounds are audio diaries of a catastrophe that happened in the Minecraft world before the player ever arrived. Spectral analysis of the sound files has sometimes revealed disturbing faces, fueling the myth that the sounds aren't made by the game, but by creatures hiding inside the walls, just 1 block away. Ghost Player. The story of the Ghost Player dates back to the beta versions. You're playing single player, completely offline, yet you suddenly notice another player with the default Steve skin. He doesn't attack, he doesn't build, he just stands behind trees or on distant hills, watching you. Every time you try to get closer or point your camera at him, he instantly disappears or steps behind a corner where he's gone forever. The Farlands. The Farlands were a real technical bug in versions before 1.8. At around 12.5 million blocks from spawn, the game's math began to break, creating infinite walls of torn-apart terrain. Creepypasta turned this into something far darker. According to the legend, the Farlands are the edge of the universe, where the game dumps all its errors and deleted mobs. Physics no longer works. You fall through the ground, time freezes, sounds become distorted beyond recognition. This place is said to be home to all forgotten entities, waiting for the player to get too close to the edge, so they can drag them into the void. The Man in the Fog. This creepypasta became hugely popular thanks to mods and ARG series. It plays on a basic fear, the fear of what hides in fog at low render distance. The Man in the Fog is a tall, unnaturally thin black figure. All day long, he simply stands on the horizon. You can see his silhouette, but every time you blink or look away, he gets closer. He never attacks immediately. He waits for night. When the sun sets, the creature lets out a piercing scream and begins hunting the player at impossible speed. It's the perfect example of how simple fog can turn into pure, primal horror. Error 422. This isn't just a monster, it's an entire cursed version of the game that lives on its own terms. In Error 422, everything is broken. The main menu is a mess of pixels instead of buttons. Game mechanics stop making sense. The game itself becomes your enemy. It can suddenly turn day into night, delete items from your inventory, or rename them in chat into insults or threats. The core entity of this version is an unstable glitch that constantly changes shape. This is a game that literally tries to push you out of its world, shutting down your computer or flooding your screen with visual noise that feels physically uncomfortable to watch.